rocket artillery crews operating Uragan systems from the 1st Guards Tank Army within the Zapad group of forces once again demonstrated strict control over their sector. Any detected movement inside their area of responsibility quickly comes under fire. When Ukrainian forces attempted to rotate their positions in the Kharkiv region, the Uragan crews responded immediately. A salvo of rocket projectiles struck the identified concentration area, disrupting the rotation and inflicting losses before the units could redeploy. A UAV launch site belonging to the 105th Territorial Defense Brigade was struck with FAB-500 aerial bombs in the area of Luhivka, located in the Sumy region. The impact reportedly neutralized the launch infrastructure and disrupted drone operations in that sector. In a separate strike, a fortified position of the 28th Mechanized Brigade was hit with a FAB-3000 bomb in Kostiantynivka. The heavy munition caused extensive damage to the strongpoint, significantly weakening defensive capabilities in the area. Next footage, crews operating Msta-B towed howitzers from the Guards Tank Regiment of the Center Group of Forces successfully carried out their assigned fire mission. Acting on reconnaissance data, the artillery units delivered concentrated strikes against identified targets. Temporary deployment areas used by the enemy were hit with accurate fire, disrupting troops' concentration and degrading the ability to organize and sustain operations in the sector. Next video, mobile anti-aircraft teams of the Dnipro group are actively countering Ukrainian reconnaissance and strike drones over the Zaporozhye region, particularly in the Orakov direction. These units operate under the 58th Combined Arms Army, maintaining continuous air surveillance to shield frontline positions and nearby rear areas. According to reports, Ukrainian forces employ UAVs for reconnaissance and for directing strikes against Russian positions and infrastructure. In response, observation posts monitor airspace around the clock, especially at night, tracking drone flight paths and relaying coordinates to mobile interception teams. Using vehicles equipped with heavy machine guns fitted with thermal sights, the crews establish concealed firing positions and engage targets once they enter effective range. Objective control footage is said to confirm multiple successful interceptions, demonstrating the growing role of mobile, rapid response air defense elements in countering low-altitude drone threats. The footage captures a Ukrainian UAV launch site being targeted and struck by Russian FPV drone crews in the area of Kazachya Lopan, located in the Kharkiv region. The precision hit disabled the launch position and disrupted drone operations in the sector, reducing the enemy's reconnaissance and strike capabilities along this stretch of the front line. Next video satellite imagery has surfaced showing the aftermath of a Ukrainian strike on a chemical plant in the Smolensk region. According to reports, the damage was concentrated in the production and storage zones. Explosions also impacted adjacent infrastructure, including the vehicle parking area and a railway terminal used for freight operations. Facilities involved in the production of ammonium nitrate, a compound widely used in fertilizers and with potential application in explosives manufacturing, were among the affected installations. Prior to 2024 data, the site was said to account for around 10% of Russia's total ammonium nitrate output, in addition to producing other industrial chemical components. Notably, the strike was reportedly carried out using relatively slow-moving unmanned aerial vehicles rather than cruise missiles or ballistic systems, underscoring the evolving role of drones in long-range strike operations. Next video, troops of the center grouping are actively countering Ukrainian UAV activity in the combat zone. Air observation posts from the Alaysk motorized rifle unit of the 41st Guards Combined Arms Army conduct continuous surveillance, detecting and tracking drones along routes used by enemy assault units and logistics convoys. During daylight hours, units primarily engage FPV drones, while at night they focus on heavier multirotor platforms such as Baba Yaga and Vampire, reportedly used for munition drops. Targets are intercepted using mobile anti-aircraft assets positioned to cover low and medium-altitude airspace. Close coordination between air observation posts and anti-aircraft elements of the 35th Guards Motor Rifle Brigade enhances response speed and interception rates. According to reports, these efforts contribute to force protection and operational maneuvering along the Krasnoarmysk direction near Pokrovsk. Martians and Shkedriks will no longer take to the skies. Ukrainian drones have been neutralized through aerial ramming tactics. Among the downed UAVs were Fury drones, Polish-made Fly-Eye systems, as well as Domaka, Chaklun, vector platforms, and HF-1 loitering munitions. The interceptions were carried out mid-air, preventing reconnaissance and strike missions from being completed. Crews from the Rubicon Center continue targeting hostile UAVs on a daily basis, systematically reducing enemy aerial presence and disrupting surveillance and attack capabilities across multiple sectors. Crews operating Lancet from the 58th Army are carrying out ongoing counter-battery missions, systematically tracking and targeting enemy artillery systems. Using reconnaissance data and real-time aerial surveillance, the loitering munitions are directed toward identified firing positions. Once targets are confirmed, the Lancet drones strike with precision, aiming to suppress and neutralize artillery assets before they can relocate or deliver additional fire. Next footage reports indicate that a powerful explosion has occurred in Dnipro. At this time, the exact cause and circumstances remain unclear, and no official confirmation regarding damage or casualties has been released. In the Krasnoarmysk direction near Pokrovsk, drone operators carried out strikes against Ukrainian forces attempting to maneuver and resupply. Several armored vehicles transporting personnel were hit and destroyed, along with 2 ground robotic platforms. The strikes disrupted efforts to rotate units and deliver supplies, hindering operational continuity in the sector. Artillery units of the Russian Vostok grouping conducted strikes against fortified Ukrainian positions in the Zaporozhye region. The operation followed reconnaissance conducted by drones, which reportedly detected camouflaged strongpoints and ammunition storage sites concealed within reinforced structures and supported by trench and bunker networks. The identified coordinates were transmitted to crews operating 152mm 2S3 Akatsiya systems. The artillery then delivered fragmentation shell fire against the designated targets. According to released footage and reports, the strikes caused substantial damage to defensive positions and firing points, further degrading Ukrainian defensive capabilities in the sector. Next footage, artillery units of the 7th Brigade carried out a fire mission against a fortified shelter in the area of Kriva Luka. Using 122mm D-30 howitzers, the crews delivered accurate strikes on the position, destroying the shelter along with Ukrainian personnel located inside and disrupting activity in the sector. Foreign supplied and other military equipment continues to be struck near Pokrovsk, Mirnohrad, and across the Dnipropetrovsk region. Ongoing engagements in these sectors are focused on degrading both frontline assets and supporting infrastructure. Among the targets reportedly destroyed were pickup trucks used for mobility and supply, armored fighting vehicles, heavy ground platforms, Baba Yaga-type UAVs, communication antennas, UAV control posts, and fortified shelters. The strikes aim to disrupt reconnaissance, logistics, and defensive coordination in the affected areas. Footage has emerged showing the destruction of advancing Ukrainian armored vehicles in the zone of responsibility of the East grouping, operating near the junction of the Zaporozhye region and the Dnipropetrovsk region. According to reports, after the blocking of Russian Starlink terminals, Ukrainian forces launched an offensive in this sector, achieving limited local gains and temporarily regaining control of several villages. Despite communication disruptions, there has been no large-scale collapse of defensive lines. In other areas, fighting continues with shifting momentum and ongoing offensive actions. The situation highlights how heavily modern operations depend on stable communication platforms. A forced transition to alternative systems, especially under combat conditions, can create operational friction, reduce coordination efficiency, and introduce uncertainty at critical moments on the battlefield. Last, footage shows FPV drones striking a range of targets, including vehicles, armored platforms, ground robotic systems, and components of communication and electronic warfare infrastructure. The strikes were reportedly carried out by operators from the Rubicon Center under the Russian Ministry of Defense. According to released materials, the operations highlight the growing role of FPV drone technology in modern combat. By targeting mobility assets and control systems, such actions aim to disrupt coordination, logistics, and battlefield awareness in the affected sector. That's all for today's update. Thanks for watching, and don't miss our upcoming videos.